Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to actually do scalping, but the main aim of this video is to actually see how to use money management. So we will be using a technique called martingale to basically try to get a better profit in the strategy. I will also talk about a little bit about martingale in this, so I think martingale should be explained in detail in the book. So let me first show you the setup. So I'm doing it, since it's a scalping strategy, I'm doing it on a 1 minute time frame. I've added two moving averages. First is a five period moving average, which is the blue line, and the red line is the 14 period moving average. Now, when are we going to take an entry? Is, let's say, when the so this will work really well during sideways. So if it's a sideways market, it will work really well. So basically, whenever you can see here the market is bullish. Why is it bullish? Because we can see a bullish crossover here. So we are going to take a sell trade. Basically, it's a mean reversion. So we're going to take a sell trade. And when am I going to take a sell trade is based on the first red candle. So as soon as I get a red candle, which is this one, I will sell here. I will sell at the closing price. So this becomes my entry. I'm selling here, and my target is the bottom moving average. So I will book my profit here. And as you will see, if it's a sideways market, obviously this strategy will give you money, because it will keep coming back and touching the bottom moving average, right? But now let's talk about a trending day, right? So that is more important, and that's where our money management is going to be very helpful. So in this case, as you can see, I am again bullish. I will take the trade here. I'm going to sell here. This is where I've sold it, right? This is where I've sold it. So this is where I'm selling my first at one lot. So this is selling at one lot. But it did not touch here. It did not touch here. Then what I have to do is I have to put a kind of a gap. So as you can see, if I take a trade here, then my approximate profit, if the market was supposed to come down, my approximate profit would have been here, right? My approximate profit would have been here. So we can calculate what was my actual target. How are we calculating? If we take a sell trade here, and if the market would have reversed, it would have touched somewhere here, right? So we can find what is the difference between these 2 points. In this case, it is 19,366 and 19,362, maybe about 7, or you can say about 10 points profit potential was here. But it went up. So it went more than 10 points. And then I am going to try to take my second trade now. Again, I will get another red candle. I am not exiting the first trade. So this is where I'm going to use martingale concept. So I'm not exiting the first trade, but I'm actually taking another sell trade here, because I've again got my red candle, which is above 10 points. So this is another sell trade, but now I'm trading with two lots. So now I'm trading with two lots. Here I was trading with one lot only. Again, you will notice it has not touched the bottom line, the bottom moving average. Third time I will get another entry here. So I'm taking the third trade, and I will only do it 3 times. I will not do it more than that. And I'm selling again here at this point of time. I'm with 4 lots. So 1, 2, and 4. Okay, so I've sold here, and this time, as soon as it touches this, I am going to exit all my trades. So as soon as the third trade touches my moving average, the bottom moving average, I am going to exit all my 3 trades. And you will notice, since the quantity of the third trade was the highest, this profit will take care of all the small losses. So the second trade would have exited at almost break even. The first trade would have been in a loss, but the fourth trade's profit would take care of your first trade loss, because the quantity is more. Okay, so that is how we can use martingale and use a mean reversion strategy, but still ensure that we are making profits. So let me quickly talk about how to use martingale and what is the correct money management when you're using martingale. So essentially what we are saying is the first trade. So let me just show it here. So the first trade, so this is number of lots, right? So before that, let's start with the capital. So assume your capital is, let's say, 1 lakh rupees. Okay? Assume your capital is 1 lakh rupees, and you're trading in a stock, right? You're trading in a stock, and your price of the stock, and your stock price is, let's say, 1,000 rupees. So technically speaking, you can, your quantity can be 1 lakh divided by 1000, which is 100 quantity, right? But this is not the right way, because if we take 100 quantity, we may get a big loss. So how we're going to calculate is, if in a normal circumstance, if in a normal circumstances, if you trade with 100 quantity, now what you're going to do is you're actually going to split this 100 into 7 by 7, because if you saw this, our first trade is 1, our second trade is 2, and third trade is 4. So total we can go for 7 quantities, right? So I am now not going to trade with 100. I'm only going to start with divide by 7. So my quantity number 1 is 100 divided by 7, sorry, which is 14. So the first trade that I'm doing is with 14 quantity. The second trade that I will do is 14 multiplied by 2, and the third trade that I will do is 14 multiplied by 4. And you will notice, if you do in this way, after 3 trades, you're actually not overshooting the actual quantity. You are still going to the same quantity that you were trading. So even if all the 3 trades are in loss, you will make the same loss which you would have taken in a single trade only, right? So the loss does not increase. If you start small. That's very important. You have to start small. If you start with 100, then it will become a really tough strategy. If you start with 100, then 200, and then 400, then this is not the right money management, right? This is not the right money management. You have to start small. Once you start small, your maximum loss is still the same. In fact, it will be lower, right? But since our probability increases many folds, our probability now increases a lot of times, because as I said, in the sideways day we are anyway making profit. Even in trending days, even if once it touches this, it will take care of all the losses. So basically we are using the important money management concept called martingale to trade this strategy. So I hope you like this strategy. You can try it out. Thank you.